Happy Friday. It's time for a VO Marketing Pro voiceover numbers and full-time voiceover artist Todd Barsness's numbers, full-time voiceover artist Hudson Barsness's voiceover numbers. Glad you guys are here with us. If you've been here for a while, we appreciate you guys always showing up. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. Thanks for checking this out. We'll jump right into our numbers here right away. How about that?
Let's do it.
For the VO Marketing Pro group, which is a group of voice actors like Dad and I who come to VO Marketing Pro, which is a direct email marketing company, sends out emails on their behalf. So you send us your demos, we get a template set up for you, and you send it out to video production companies trying to get work. So that's what that is. So this is their numbers. We got 22 warm responses this week, 2 auditions, and these are what we got reported so far. 4 jobs between Rachel Sloan, Todd Haskell, Deanna Johnston, Tyler Boss.
No, I know at least 3 out of the 4. I don't know about Rachel. Rachel's been here a while.
Yes.
But I know the other 3 have been doing direct email marketing for probably 3 years or better.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they put in their time, which you have to do. Really in anything. You have to put in your time on free platforms, whether it's Fiverr or enough. You just have to put in your time. Pay to plays, you got to put in your time. You got to get better at your skills, your talents. You got to put in your time. Direct email marketing, got to put in your time. So that's what they're doing.
All right. I also had 2 recurring direct email marketing clients, and I'll talk about that here in just a second. For my week, my goal is to make $2,100. I was about $1,700 short. Yikes. I am behind my goal this year. So here are my numbers. Transparency sometimes hurts. 2 warm responses in direct marketing. 1 audition I haven't heard back about. 6 jobs between Upwork, Fiverr, direct email marketing, Voices, and Voice 123. 3 jobs on Upwork for $135. A job on Fiverr for $100. I get $80. And then 2 jobs from recurring clients in direct, $150 and $100. $250 was my direct. Nothing on Voices, nothing on Voice 123. My voiceover alone numbers this week, $465. I do some editing on the side for Dad, did 6 hours. That's $120. Add 120 to 465 and you get $585. There's my week. It's not going the way I would like it to go, but I am doubling down and doing all the things that I should be. So it's only a matter of time.
We have a private group called VO Marketing Pro Plus. We started this group back, not this last December and not the December before that, but I don't know, it's been like 14 months or about 14 or 15 months that we've
December
been doing
of 2020.
Yeah. 3.
Yeah.
Yep. And so this private group was really meant to teach people who would come to our VO Marketing Pro company and say, please send out direct emails for me. But we just didn't think they were quite ready, and we just don't take people's money. We just don't do it.
That's true.
We turn away a lot of people. But what we decided to do was to be able to start a group that would really be a lot of encouragement, some education about direct email marketing, but a lot of encouragement, because that's what you need. And so we have a private group. Hudson and I talk twice a week on a father-son voiceover fireside chat. And we just talk just what's going on. And we talk about our numbers, and we talk about what we're planning on doing, what's happened that week, what's going to happen. We have a webinar every month, which is coming up this next Wednesday for an hour. Q&A. I usually bring something to the table to talk about. And we have a deep dive Friday numbers video, which follows this one. And it's just for our private group, where we talk strategies. We talk what's working, what's not, and different things like that. And so what I want to do is, some of our VOMP Plus people watch this video as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just ask you, what would you do right now, since this year isn't turning out like last year, and you're quote struggling a bit? What would you do if you didn't have somebody like me who had kind of run the race a little bit before you and was showing you the way, would you be tempted? And you don't have to answer it now. What would you be tempted to do? Because that's what happens to a lot of people in voiceover. They have a path that they're on, but things don't necessarily always go the way they think they do. And so that's why they go to conferences. That's why they go to, to talk with coaches and stuff. I'd just be interested in, I know it's only hypothetical, but I just thought we'd talk a little bit about that for our group.
Yeah, I mean, I can answer it partially for these folks just to give them a little taste of what it's like in our group. I think what I'd have to do is I'd have to find out what my process, what my business model was going to be, and then find somebody who is just like that, somebody who's ahead of me, somebody who's been in voiceover longer, proven that they make a certain amount of money consistently, and they're not all hypey and big talky and stuff like that, because I'm not that way. So I'd have to find somebody like that. Fortunately, I have somebody like that right here. So what do? I talk with Dad. I ask him certain things about his business, talk about stuff with my business. What am I doing things right? What am I thinking about? Stuff like that. And that's where I go. And I don't think there's anything wrong with having a coach. I just think you have to be careful. You have to find out what your business model is going to be like, and to be able to find somebody who's made more money than you and done better than you for a longer period of time consistently, in that that needs to be something you find, because then you can trust them that they're not just getting your money and they're not in the same boat as you are, just coaching.
Yeah, and the principles that I talk about, that we talk about, that our group talks about, the principles that we emphasize, it's a small, tiny sliver of the major path that's out there. You talk about 2 different career paths. And you have to choose which one you're going to go on, basically. And the path that I chose 15 years ago, not because I was smart, it was just I had to make money. And so I chose that path. And that's been very, very good to me. And I think if people will practice that and just be a relentless plodder and be dependable, I think it will turn out for them. Maybe it won't be as successful as me. Maybe it'll be more, depending on their ability, their talent, their skills, how they do things. So we'll talk more about that in our private group, VO Marketing Pro Plus. If you want to find out more about it, again, we're not a hype group. And we are not we're not salesmen. We just don't do that.
We're too honest for our own good.
It's $50 a month if you want to be part of it. It's, again, more education, but we talk all things voiceover. And so if you want to be a part of that, John Barsness at vomarketingpro.com. It's not a very popular path. The popular path is the broad path, the one that I didn't really know was out there and didn't choose. So you can find out more if you want by contacting John Barsness at vomarketingpro.com. So my numbers this year, as I turn 65 in just less than a month, I am trying to slow down my business. In the past, I've tried to make $6,000 a week. And for 4 years, I did that, making $300,000 or more a year. And then last year, I said I'm going to try to make $5,000 a week and try to make $250,000. I made $269,000. This year, I'm trying to make $150,000. And so I'm turning the faucet down, trying to be careful not to ruin my business, and turn it down too far. But I'm on pace, actually, a little bit ahead, fair amount ahead, actually. But my total this year, I'm trying to make $3,000 a week. So voices.com, I'm not doing a lot of auditions. The same with proposals for Upwork or auditions for Voice 123. Zero money from Voices, zero money from Upwork. I had one Voice 123 job that I booked 2 weeks ago. They finally got around to booking it. I mean, setting it up, the script and such.
Yep.
Fiverr has been huge. It just keeps going because I have a lot of return clients that are coming back and some new clients that are paying quite a bit. So I had 13 jobs for $2,990.40 on Fiverr. And then direct marketing was $1,785. So my total was $5,075.40. $5,075.40 for this week. So I was a couple thousand over my
nice work.
My goal. So I'm grateful for that. And so again, you can hear those numbers. And if you want to find out more about how I did that, or, my mindsets especially, and how I do that, you can join our private group.
All right. Thanks for joining us. If you know somebody who would benefit from this, feel free to push them towards the videos. The videos are free. You can check them out. They're not free in a sense because they come with a certain bias. So if that's the type of business, type
Strong
of style,
bias, actually,
the type of style that we do our business with, if that's something you're interested in, then go ahead and check these out. Thanks again. Hope you guys had a good week. If you're not from VoiceOver, thanks for coming over and checking these out. We'll see you later. Have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.